Working. I don't know if it's working yet. Oh, that's kicking up. It says it is. Hello, if you are here. That's if I've got everything working right. Yeah. Oh. Yay, that says it's working. Hello, if you are here. If you are not, yay, we got a person in chat. That means that works. Is the chat box actually working, though? The slime is here. Yes. Oh, there are actually things popping up on chat. That does really need something behind it. Can I change the text colour in that? Don't mind me, I'm just editing something on the fly here. Chat. Move it. Edit the colours though. Nope, I don't think I can. You know what that means? I've got to bring back this. Kind of didn't want to have that here. That might have deleted the messages. Send messages, check it works. And I didn't want to put that there because it could mess up with seeing what I'm doing, but hi. Okay, now I've got to go around and send this everywhere. Yeah, I know somebody did that, but I don't really play much D&D. Well, much. I don't think I've ever played D&D, so unfortunately it doesn't interest me, but it's kind of nice seeing that there are people going around doing it. Put that up on here. Uploading. Paste. Hopefully we can get a few people in here. Where was I looking? I've got so many windows open on my other screen. There we go. That works. Yay! Welcome. Uh, I really like Geats 9. It's not super over the top, but it feels right for Geats. A few times when you look at Final Forms, you're like, it doesn't feel right, but Geats works. Geats really works. Okay. I need to actually start doing something now, don't I? You have no idea how much I've been kind of pushing off working on the mobs. I just need to check this actually boots. I haven't checked if it boots yet. Elle pushed me a fix for some of the things, but I haven't actually tested it. Talk of the devil, and he appears. Yo, Elle. Oh, that's cool. That means I haven't actually got to fix Minecraft. It actually just picked it up and brought it in. Nice. Come on, load. I forgot I've still got to do those two. Even though I think I might just leave the one out. Um, wait, didn't? Give me a sec. I need to check this. Refresh. Sometimes when I load the Git, that doesn't do it. Oh, wait, that said there was an error then, didn't it? Close, close. What is this error? Oh, that's a lot of errors. Okay. Downloaded the fixed version, but I've still got those errors. That's irritating. Okay. Templates is not visible, raw template is not visible. So it exists, but it's not visible. So have I got to fix this file to get it working? It boots, I can do stuff, but I kind of don't want to accidentally kill my game. Just see what I can do with Paul. There's errors in this file, and I'm just kind of curious if they are still errors on your end or if it's just on mine. Either way, one thing I'm gonna do, Red Nazca. I'm gonna just remove Red Nazca from the code, just because I don't think Red Nazca's that important for now, and it doesn't have a texture, so that should save me a bit of work. Double rider items. No, I need mobs. Entities. Cool. Here's Red Nazca. Chat. Da, 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 da. There's Nazca. There's Red Nazca. Oh, Taboo's currently commented out, so I could put Red Nazca in with Taboo. Do I need to do the whole? I did not know need. Yeah, I did not know that was a thing. Okay. Uh, Rattle tasks. Sometimes this messes up. Why can't I see Gradle tasks? Customized. Things never work out. Oh, there they go. What am I doing in here? Just rebuilding. Build.gradle. Okay, so that'd be. I think I'm doing the right thing here. Still got the errors in here. Right? Oh, that's because I haven't removed you yet. Either way, I'll sort that out later. It boots. It might crash if I spawn in new chunks, but I could always just not spawn in new chunks. Let's see if I can. Let's just continue working as I was planning. uh, they say they're all templates. There's got to be a way to pull in that code if it's not visible. Wait a sec. What does pull? Pull template. Oh, okay. I think I know how to fix this. Let's go. I can never spell. One reason I was 50-50 on doing this. So we've got a ton of template things there. We got anything that's like forged template list? It's that, which I think is what we're calling for anyway. I'm looking for something like forge template holder or something. Because I'm guessing what they did is they made it private in the newer version, which was look at Discord. Okay. This spinning thing should. Okay. This spinning thing. There's no errors, but there's errors. Here. Nope, they're still there. uh, but it's gone. It's gone from everywhere. So I think this file is just playing up currently. So I'm just gonna hit boot. It's not telling me about any errors. So I think it's working. It's just my Eclipse is playing up. Because look, the errors are gone from there now, but they're in the file. I don't get. I don't understand what's going on. And now currently it's doing that, isn't it? There we go. Let's boot. See if it works. And if not, I'm just going to reload the Eclipse because my Eclipse has never been happy. Nothing makes any sense. It booted without showing any errors. I'm saying it's working. I'm reloading it. If you're wondering, this is like 99% of modding. This should be working. Why is it not working? Let's reload. The errors are gone. So the errors were there and it wasn't showing. Would say so much things currently, but I don't want to swear. Okay. Now let's actually get on to what I was wanting to do this time, and that's work on the mobs. So let's reload, see what I've got to do, see what I've not got to do, and then slowly go through the list and fix. More to the point, I can't actually see viewers and things on this window. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Even though there's two things on the same page, one saying 5, one saying 6. We're pretty good, and we're at 3 likes. Yes, we could do with more likes, but considering how much I'm failing so far, I kind of don't expect any. Uh oh. Anyway, I've been really messing around with my model settings the last couple of days. Is it moving any better? Is the mouth actually moving when I'm talking correctly now? Probably doesn't make the correct motion and shape and that, but that's because it was never actually created correctly because I did it. But it's not kind of stuck with like mouth going. And I'm actually talking, it's not moving. Oh, this isn't loading. I'm worried. It says not responding at the top of the screen. Elle, what have you done? And now it's grayed out. Fun. Let's try this again. Uh, Probably should have looked at the crash log, see if it actually crashed or if it's. That's worrying. That's got me really worried actually, because now it's not loading and now it's gone to not responding. Okay, what's going on? It says villager. It's the villager code that's playing up. It was loading correctly a second ago. I've done nothing. Look, it's all correct. Like I can't control Z because I've done nothing. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I might just delete the villager code because at least that way I can load the game. This was loading. Guess it's because I did this. No, because it does say villager code. That's fine. You know what? You can undo the. Um, Trying to think the best way to do this. I think my best way is going to be just. Okay, has that caused any errors? Can I boot now? Yes, I'm looking for the final. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the final stage. Final stage stuff is kind of fun. So, oh, oh no, oh no. It's not responding again. Okay. What is it this time? It says villager code again. Wait, what? I physically removed the... I removed the file because it's crashing. Oh, fun. Oh, no, wait. No, not that. Not that. That's not what I needed to click. That's what I needed to click. Then I'll just mash this like 50 times and hope it works. Now will you boot? No, now it will go into that other thing. Ugh. Nah, nah. Nothing ever works. Oh, we're actually... How have we managed six viewers, perfectly 6 likes? That is amazing. That means I can't ask for any more likes because you've all hit like. Unless somebody's joined later on, if there's somebody else has already hit like. And I don't know. I think I might have just worked out what the problem is. Okay, okay. Yep, that one's crashed again. I want to check something now. This will either go extremely well or extremely badly. We got the same problem. So it's now currently crashing because of file. There's an error in a file that doesn't exist. Yeah, that's just my game. My game just does not like me sometimes. No, that's the data. Let's just check. Yeah, the Git is saying the file it has been deleted. It no longer exists. This is what I get. This is what I get. I think I've killed it. I think it's dead. Okay. Now what? Uh, no problem. Uh, Yeah, again, it's... Okay. Yeah, I could do that. I could try that at least. The file should be back now. There it is. If this doesn't work, I'm just going over to textures or something. Go. Really wish this would boot up on my other screen. Let's just try a new world. And it's already not responding. Okay. Trying to remember how... Just try that. If this doesn't work, I'm going to have to do the whole... completely remove the mod and re-add the mod. That's a good start, right? Okay, at this point, I'm just clicking things, hoping it works. Come on. There we go. That's done. You boot over my streaming thing. A lot of stuff going on down here. I'm already seeing crash report. And it says villager in a file that doesn't exist. Okay. Even though the file now does re-exist. I'm going to do something stupid here. I think I might have just realised one of the problems. Okay. Um, So now go over to you. Explorer. Link. Oh. Hopefully it works now. And I'm very sorry that this is kind of extremely boring at the moment. We've got a boot, at least. L, you've killed it. L, you've killed it. Uh, wait. Let me just check something. Nothing in there, so I don't know what the problem is. But you know what I'm gonna do? Work on textures. Um, oh, there's that. There we go, that works. It's really annoying me, that is. Why has it killed the mod? Wait, did I just No, I didn't. I didn't just control thingied. Does that texture start on that one end? I think it's there. Never remember which one it is. There we go. This one. Copy merged. Save as. At least I got something done. Just realised. You couldn't see any of that. Why can't... Why is that not updating? I did stuff then. You can see my... Yeah, okay. Twitter does not like showing stuff either. Let's reboot this. Let's actually try and save it. Extras. Jeez. Foundation X. Oh no, wait, one of these is different from the other. Yeah. Hitting the right one. Everything went wrong. Everything's going wrong. Think. There's something wrong with my Gradle. Elle, did you change anything in your Gradle? If you're still here, at least. Oh, I thought I replied. I really want to. I really want to upgrade the version. I'm sorry. Part of me does want to work on the older one just because it's there, but and yo, Storm, everything's going terribly. Think. Is causing this issue. Yeah, the game no longer boots, and the error is a file that no longer exists. So, in other words, there's no reason it's not working, but it's just not working. I'm gonna try deleting it again. Let's see if it works. No, nothing's gonna go to plan. I knew I should have just played Pokemon all day. Will you? Will you work? He's a no. And is it the same? Yeah, it's the same place. Holy, that's the reason. That is the reason. Which, if that's the reason, uh, yeah, the the Super Sentai mod's actually made by L that's helping me with this. Uh, Ow. Will you boot correctly? Physically removed all of the code and it's still not working. So at this point, I might as well just go and do like literally anything else. Fun. I know I shouldn't have streamed. What happens if I delete that? So the structure you're trying to call in now no longer exists. Now will you let me? Yeah, it was alright. Very nice and peaceful, which is what I want more than anything for a birthday. Supposed to do. I want stuff it. Gonna do a ton of stuff off camera now. Folder. Randomly hit any old button on the keyboard. Folder. Drop everything into folder. Nice. Oh, I'm honestly, I'm fine with anyone using my mod pretty much however they want. I like it if people tell me because then it's like, yeah, I get to see it. Um, I'm like, do I want to completely reinstall my Forge? Because that's like the only thing I can think of that can fix this. There is another option. There is another option. Hmm. If what I just did is correct, in here there shouldn't be. Why is that there? The mod physically doesn't exist anymore. I delete the mod is still there. I don't get it. I physically deleted the mod. Uh, all this. I don't think that's good there, so I'm. Why? Why is the mod. There we go, that's the error I was looking for. Yeah, for just messed up. This happens occasionally. Oh, there we go. Uh, Lowercase. Yep, now I've well and truly killed it. Yep, well, I'm going to have to do all that from scratch. Should I just go and play some games instead? Okay, let's try this again. Interesting if I have. Wait, why am I in the... Just realised I was in the... Yep, now I know what I was doing there. Yep, this is the correct one. Interesting. I've just found the problem. I've got a corrupt folder. Uh, Essentially, I've got a folder that exists but doesn't exist, which is terrifying me because that means my SSD might be on the way out. Ah, that is actually really worrying. That is terrifying. You go into here. Craft core. Grab the Gradle W from there. Place file in this destination. Everything's gone wrong. That's essentially what you've missed. the work. Oh, wait. Can I just and go import existing Gradle project. Yes. Code core. No. Code core. Code core 2. Is the version I edited. This is not the version I edited, is it? No. Synchronize. Ugh. I think I needed to run build.gradle first. No, I'm just starting from scratch. An entirely new setup. Hopefully this works though. I think I need to do the build.gradle. Actually, whilst I'm thinking about it, what does the readme say? That's not the correct readme. Code core 2, readme. Run the command Gradle Eclipse. Button. I needed to do that first before I imported it. Then just Gradle Eclipse. Okay. So I got it right. It's just Gradle Eclipse. Yeah. I think. So, figure runs. Remember how you do any of this. Data. Wasn't run data, was it? Client, that's what I was after. And I just saw a whole bunch of error messages. Console. Doing that again. That's not what I want. I want run client. Will you actually boot? What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Oh, I have errors here now. We're back to where we started. Except from I've now got run commands. That should gen the run commands. Ah. Why am I live streaming my slow descent into insanity? Let's just start clicking things, see if I can get anything to work. Forgetting. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna be naughty. Uh, you can't tell I'm actually looking up a tutorial on how to set up Eclipse. Just because I think I'm forgetting something. Just checking I turned off. Yeah, I turned off. Ba-da-ba-da-da. I've done build.gradle. Okay, this is the bit I need. Okay. We did this, which is what I did. I should fix it. Okay. Configurations under Java application. Should be here. It just isn't actually genning the run commands. Let's just run the same command like 50 more times, see if it fixes it. uh, Run client, now do you work? And nope, it says nope. What am I supposed to do? They're in the folder. What happens if I click that? Nothing. Aren't they here? Oh, 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 oh. They weren't there. They weren't there. Okay. We now go run configurations. Java run client. Yes. Ah! I swear now, if this crashes, something gets thrown. And I've just realised I've lost all my worlds. Well, it wasn't doing this a second ago, so we might have something. Not celebrating yet. Oh, my tab's there. Yes, and the items there. Okay, okay, okay. Before I do anything, eh. You know what? I'm getting that seed back. Thingy talking about the seed. What is the seed? Oh, my skin in game isn't actually my Minecraft skin, because whenever I'm booting up into the Eclipse version, I always have the kind of default Minecraft skins. If you're curious what my Minecraft skin actually looks like, if I just minimize all the like 50 things on my other window, I legitimately have like 50 things open on here. Can I just... That's what my Minecraft skin looks like. Essentially, me on top of Ank's body. Because it would look really strange if it was just the slime running around. Uh, World customize. No, no. More. How do I change the seed? Ah, is that it? This gonna spawn me in the same location I was. I didn't put myself in creative. Well, now you guys have a taste of the hell I go through for this mod. Okay, F3. Which way where is my... See it? There it is, XYZ. That way's that. That should be shooting up. Oh. Well, there's a village. That's a good sign, right? I'm back. Still can't believe this. This is just insane. That just that does not look like stock Minecraft. Actually, let me options, video settings, brightness. Might be able to see it a bit better now. Okay, now after all this, we can actually test the one texture I made earlier. More to the point. Axel says he got these done. Still messed up on that one. What am I looking for? I am looking for the Foundation X. Scoredo. Foundation X Masquerade. Yay! I actually did something strange. Okay, on to the next bit. I'm gonna get this guy finished today. That is my goal. You are gonna be finished. Meaning I've got to set up your spawns. Let's first go in here. What soldiers? What one has an error? You have an error. Duh, duh. Save. All nice and clean. No, not yet. Next update, I'm gonna go for core medals because it kind of just makes sense to do O's next, as O's and Double have a kind of lot of crossover with their mobs. Because Kamen Rider Core has connections to both O's and Double. The Foundation X guys have connections to both O's and Double. Um, I want to try and concentrate on structure code next update, so O's has a lot of structure code, so O's makes sense for the next update. But for now, what I want to do is in here find the Foundation X guy, which is this guy, and you also spawn Commander. Uh, Commander Dopant. You are going to be boss 2. If was not equal null. Oh, there is no Rand. What's the Rand doing all the way up there? I have this set up different from last time. To be honest, I'm not against. Too many or not enough? Yeah. Yeah, if we do Mando. Um, that. What tech color text should I have for Commander? Thinking dark green. I'm gonna drop this down to 9 just because that was 10. Uh, for this update, it's essentially finishing what we've already started. How long have I been streaming and how little have I achieved? Uh, that's insane. Okay, what's it say on here? It says to be down. Where is it? There we go. An hour and 20 minutes, and I've got so little done. Uh, I think I can actually beat these guys up now. Uh, you know what? I'm gonna go as you just because it looks awesome. Da-da-da. not got commands? Uh, yeah. Oh, there was one behind. All I want to see is both a commander and an eternal spawn, because that means it's working. If they don't spawn, that means it's not working. Oh, there's an eternal. It's a red flare. Oh, there was a commander. So that means they both now work. And there's another commander. Don't know if I actually want to try and fight these bosses, seeing as they don't actually have their loot set up correctly. I don't think. Wait. Eternal might have his loot set up correctly. Creative. Saved it. Saved it. Okay. Next, we need to go resources, data, camaraderie craft, loot tables, entities. Here we go. First things first is going to be the masquerade dopants. Just going to copy, paste, leave it as is so I can copy it from mobcore. And this is going to be the Foundation X masquerade. I put them. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I put them both up here together. Yes, I did. There you are. Fresh. I want to make these guys a good place to farm stuff. I think I'm going to leave them as a chance of dropping the Cyclone and Joker. Part of me actually wants to change that. Should I change that to Axle and Skull? Or Axle and Engine? Don't know. Either way, I'm going to bump this up from minimum 2, maximum 4 to minimum 3, maximum 6. That way, you're kind of rewarded to go for. You're rewarded with going to the Nether. More to the point, let's load up. Where is it? Items, double rider items. What's in rider tabs that's not being used? They not being used. Yeah, they wouldn't be being used. Okay. So let's just grab Axle. And let's grab Skull. Probably should go for somebody other than Skull, but something about being able to get Skull easier whilst you're in the Nether somewhat makes sense. So just like that, now the Foundation X guys should be fully set up on everything but spawns. So that means spawns are the next thing. Which I'm going to have to look up a command for that one. Yay! The Masquerade memory is one of the rarer drops. And of course, it drops that on the first one. Is that Skull? Come on. That dropped Axel then. That we would have known it's working. Okay. No, we got a Masquerade though. I can do this in creative. Okay. No, no Axel. No Axel. This is where I find out there's a ton of errors going off in the background. Yeah, whenever you spawn in Eternal, it's kind of. There we go, there's the Axel. It's like a 50-50 chance of going for either the blue flare or the red flare. That's convenient that I get the one after the other. Oh no. I forgot they actually. He fell in the hole. They actually do attack villagers. So they're not great. You know what? I'm just going to spawn a few of these around. I'm kind of curious if the Iron villagers can spawn them. They shouldn't be able to, but they might be able to. Can't remember how I've got them set up. This is fun. Well, I didn't even realise that was a commander then. Did they spawn in a commander whilst I was looking away? Does that mean you can now actually set up Iron Golem farms? Not Iron Golem farms, but mob farms to actually grind the bosses as well. The intent was to have it that way, but I can't remember. Yes, there was a commander. That does mean I've got it set up correctly, so entities can spawn them in now. It was the original plan to have it that way, but I can't remember if I did or not. Either way, it does. Okay, next. I think next we're going to have to sort out the spawns. More to the point, I thought Eternal spawns were sorted. If you're wondering why my screen's doing this, for some reason, occasionally it just does that when flying. There's just a random red rose. The Iron Golems are having a tough time at this. So let's get the wrong spawn egg and spawn in more Eternals. But they're both just picking up on one individual. Oh, now that's menacing. That is menacing. Look at all the iron over there. I'm having too much fun with this. I am having too much fun. Either way, I can see by the fact there is an eternal memory here that eternal spawns do work. Ow. Sneezing. If I'm right, it should be set up to drop the unrefined and the eternal memory. So the fact that I've only found one eternal memory means that these iron golems are getting demolished. I'm going to have to spawn in a lot more. You know what? I'm relogging to fix that flying thing. It works fine now. Oh, that's fun. They're just like ganging up on one. Oh, who's gonna win? Oh, there's one left, and he's dead. Oh, and there goes flying again. I really don't know why it's doing this. Get in your hole. He's just smacking them out of the hole. Ugh. Either way, that means I've just got to set up Commander now, doesn't it? Uh, Mob loot. Let's just copy. Think. Do I want Commander dropping the? I, I need Commander dropping the. Yeah. I just corrected myself then. Okay. Let's copy you. Need to go back over to Mob Core. You are the Commander. Dopant. Rename Commander. You are a boss, so I'm going to be a bit more generous and put 6 to 8. Instead of Skull, Axel, and the Masquerade, Dopant memories, we are going to put Foundation. Which one? Double Rider items. We are going to put the. What's it called? First off, let's get the Commander. Commander memory with. There we go. I'm going to have to put an extra bit of code in there. So let's put in the Commander memory with attachment. Okay. Let's remove that. Trying to think what I want to do here. Do I want to have it so the commander has a chance of dropping a rarer item? Which I think I want to do. Which I think I'm going to set to the. No, 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 no. I'm going to have it so it's just that. Now let's boot. Ah, welcome. Things are now working. They were going disastrously earlier. If anyone's wondering, sometimes when I close my eyes, it's because I move my head a bit too much. My eyes are perfectly open now, but because I've moved my head too much. Do I still have? No, I don't. And flying is playing up. Fun. Let's just spawn in a ton of these. Oh, that was the wrong spawn egg. See if I can get a commander spawning. That poor iron golem. Really should set it today, but I've not got access to commands. Ah, dance. Actually, nah, I'm not going to do that just in case it messes it up. Look at all this loot. You know, it would be so much easier just go. Commando door punt. And actually just spawn in the one I want to test the loot on. Actually, why don't I just go. There we go. One of them spawned in with a sword. You're going to drop your items? Did you drop? Yes! That's what we want to see. Five. I don't know if this crafting recipe's in yet. Oh, right, I already had a ton of them. Nope, that one's not in yet, so that's something else I've got to do. Okay, next is trying to sort out the spawn for the mobs. There, them. Forward biome modifier. Yes, there we go. So let's copy you. Hello. Everything was going disastrous, but I've managed to somewhat fix things now. So uh, hopefully I can actually get mobs done today. Refresh. This is going to be struggling with because I actually don't know the correct command for this. Um, I have no idea. This is the first time I'm adding something to the Never This update. Do that. Biome tags, that should help. Is forest is one. close the thing. Let's just try is never. This is either going to cause problems or work. I don't think there's any middle ground. To the point, how is the stream actually doing? We're at 10 people currently. That is a lot more than I was expecting. Well, likes. Most of the people here probably have already hit like, but if there is anyone here who has not hit like, please feel free to hit like. This slime's gonna try his best. This slime's failing a lot. But I'm gonna try. Yeah. That is the native battle cry of the slime. Okay, this is the first time I've tried to do anything with the Nether in this version, so let's see if this works. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Piggy Mini. Actually, one thing first. Let's check this command line. Okay, it's not showing anything, so that means possibly it's working. Just got to. Hello, my friend. Hello. Hello, my friend. Now burn. Ah. Yes. We got something. And it's working. And I did spot a few others as well. So they like to spawn on soul sand at least. There's another one. There's another one. Something's working. Well, soul sand falls. It's not soul sand. Soul sand? I thought soul sand fell. Does it not fall anymore? Can we get our first one to spawn a mob? In... I'm screenshotting that. Okay, if you're watching this and you haven't hit like, you've got to hit like on that one. Okay, what's next? They now work. I can't remember if I ever checked the overworld, actually, the masquerade spawning in there. Yes, I did. I was doing that when I found that insane ravine. So that means we're one step closer. Now we're just going to finish off the other mobs, and then double will be done. Double will be done. And I can't be bothered to look for a thing. So... Oh, I haven't got cheats. You know what? Screw it. Recreate. Creative. More game rules. Generate structures on bonus chest. Allow cheats on. Create. Will I actually get the cheat commands now? How many logs are we up to? I need to load up the other screen. 13, that's... Yep, I'm happy with that. Considering how much of a failure the start of this was, 13 now is actually pretty decent. Yeah, I've actually got commands now, so yeah. Which way was the structure? I think it was this way. Yay! Does any of this drop me into that cave as well? I'm really tempted to kind of check. This entire world is just messed up. Okay, now I've got to decide which out of the overworld mobs I actually want to add. Because I'm considering removing a handful. Can I just say, I really want to mess around with the gecko loop stuff. But this is their gun. And this is my gun. I'm sorry, mine is just so much more cool. There's my... Look cool. What is this? What is this? That's a great song, Finger on the Trigger. Okay. Let's just get a couple of chests set up here. This is something I kind of tend to do on all of my worlds, is I set up a few chests. So I can be like, okay, this is here, this is there, this is there. So next I need in here... Upgrade, that still needs to be named. There we go. You, you, and you. Okay. We set up these like this. So everything here will be spawned from this. Everything here will be spawned from this. So Commander and Eternal both spawn from the Foundation X one. So I'm thinking Claydol, Simodon, and Terror, not Terror. Weather, Nazca. I have those spawn from that. I'm thinking of leaving Terra as unfinished, just so I can get this update out sooner. So that means I've now got to do Simodon, Claydol, Weather, and Nazca's loot. Which is not going to be fun. I almost want to remove one. NASCAR makes a lot of sense. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to move weather into the nether and keep NASCAR in here, so it's a 3 and 3. How does that sound? Just realised I had that plane in the other window. Let me refresh that. According to this, we've got 11 people currently here, which is insane considering I thought this was going to be extremely boring. So I'm going to do them there. Terra's not going to be available, so weather is the next one that I need to get working. Which shouldn't actually be too difficult. What do I want to set up? You know, let's do that first. Engine blade, eternal edge. Well, thank you. Copy you. Save it like that at the moment, because this is going to be it's all booster memory. So booster memory. Refresh. And axle booster memory. Axle memory. And we need to get and copy it from here. Commander with booster thing. Need to actually add this back on because I ain't copying the iron anymore. Let's change the category of this to Axle Booster. Welcome. See, as a British person, I'm like, my voice is pretty goddamn normal. But everyone's like, you sound extremely British, and I'm like, well, I'm just normal. I will do Geats at some point, but there's so much left to do. Okay. Happens now if I craft. That's the wrong one. This one. That's the wrong one because that's the T2. Crafting table. Yes! Double's not complete, but it's well on its way. Okay. The reason I took multiple is because I want to get it so it returns the normal commander, which is a bit of code I don't think I ever got set up. So it's going to be double rider items. Let's go back to commander. is here. So currently there is a bit of code that would do it, but it's not going to work the way I want it to. So I need to go into base item. Copy this. If item. Item. Diff equals diff. Hopefully that works. Now we go over to double rider items, into here. After add to list, we go dot keep diff item. Commander memory dot dot get. This hopefully should work. I say, as I'm half expecting it to crash the game. Why does that keep on doing that? When this isn't loaded up correctly, it shows a whole bunch of stuff on my other screen. You know what? Just because of that. Can I swap screens? Can I swap screens? No, I cannot because of my webcam. Fun. Okay. Because if I look at this screen, my eyes go closed. We're going to put in an axle. We're going to put in a commander. If this works, this commander should lose the little bit on top. Yay! Yes! And that will be how you get the normal commander memory. Yes! That means now Axle Booster is 100% available. Oh yeah. Okay. Onto the mops. But you know what? I'm just going to disappear for a sec. So, what can I put on screen to make everybody feel happy? I know. I'll just put that there. I'll be back in a sec. I ease back. Nah, my wish my wish would be simply to have the mod already coded. I enjoy coding it, but I'm like, I enjoy playing it more. So please, please, please do. Okay. Okay, I need to sort out the loot now, don't I? Actually, whilst I'm thinking about it, you have an error if I remember right. Scroll up, because I'm pretty sure I was stupid and I coded it differently. So now there's a. Yep. That should now work. Well, let's see if that works. How's everybody's day been? That's kind of like my default question I always ask people, but I'm kind of curious. Yes, I've spotted chairs working on the achievements. The thing is, the way that he's setting up those achievements, I can legitimately just copy and paste and drop them into the mod. So, depending on how things work and if Chairman is okay with it, I would love to just do that. Um, I need you in here, aren't you? We need some. So, if I remember, this recipe is boom, boom, boom. It now works. Oh, yeah. Fixing all the problems one by one. To be honest with this update, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be a lot more kind of accepting of other people's help, just because there is just so much to do. So if anyone wants to help and they can contribute, just to offer, and I'll see if I can find something for you to do. And I've just realised the average view time that people have watched this is 10 minutes, which is actually kind of insane. Because we're at currently 12 viewers, and that actually works out pretty goddamn insane on total view time. Because I've been streaming 2 hours, which is like that's. I know it might not seem like a lot, but that's a lot for me. Or to the point, if you're watching this and you haven't hit like, please consider hitting like. You'll make my day. Okay. I don't know if there's any more recipes missing. The algorithm will be pleased. But more importantly, so will I. Um, yeah, I need to do more loots now, don't I? Was it in here? No, it's in data. Data, Common Rider Craft, loot tables, entities. Here we go. Um, who should I copy? Commander probably would be a good place to start. Go back over to mob color. Let's start with weather. Because weather seems like should be somewhat simple, right? Refresh. Where's the weather? Okay. Let's just swap out Commander with the weather memory. Keep it to that. I'm going to drop this down to 4 and 7. That makes sense, right? There is a really weird noise going on downstairs. I have no idea what it is. I almost want to go investigate. Now we're up to 15, so that means somebody hit like when I hit the set mentioned like then. Thank you. And the watch algorithm, quite literally, as I was looking at it, switched over to 10 minutes exactly. Nice. I don't have a basement. No one in Britain has a basement. And I'm not kind of joking too much there. Like, nobody I know has a basement. Uh, I cannot spell. I'm just gonna go search for the egg. Beer of egg. Your name is not working. We're spawning some of you. Oh no. Iron Golems, go and protect. That's the wrong one. Oh no, the villager's dead. Come on. So much easier just to let the Iron Golems do it. Okay, some Gaia crystals there, so that means it is working. And they are demolishing these Iron Golems. Should I nerf them? Yeah, it just seems like it. Okay, how many just died and we didn't get one? Interesting. There's a much better way to check spawns than this, but this is just hilarious. You know what? I'm just going to set up the one most waiting. Campfire. Hopper. Steal a chest from here. Time. Set. Day. There. Build up some dirt. Now, I'll go one higher. I quite often do this every time I want to check loot. Because now we can just go. Oh, I can already see a weather one over there, so I already know it's working. I kind of want to just show this working now. And now we wait. Could hit them with a sword or something to make it faster. But it doesn't take that long. Because the hopper's here, it now feeds into the hopper. That feeds into the chest. Or if you've ever seen me post a screenshot of something like that, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay. That's kind of hilarious. That was a misclick. Hey, you're just going this way. You are going to get into the water. And you are going to stay there. Okay? Yeah. Don't move. Look, you don't want to go this way. There's a bunch of iron golems. Are they actually stupid enough to... Yes, yes they are. Bye-bye. I'm just going to spawn a ton of them and just... They are all just stupid enough to actually try that, aren't they? What actually hits him further into the water so they can all just go and get him and drown? I actually somewhat hope these guys can suffocate. If not, they're going to be here for the rest of their lives. I feel sorry for them. Either way, weather now works. So let's copy weather because I'm actually happy with the way weather's code is set up. Paste. Let's do similar done next. Rename, similar done. Refresh, similar done. Do that. Hit save. That's another one done. Let's copy that. Let's go paste. Let's pick up whilst I'm here. Let's go NASCAR next. Refresh. NASCAR. Whilst we're here, we might as well just go copy, paste, done. Could be Gladle. Refresh. Rename. Ash. And let's hit boot. Let's see if this works. I love smiling at the other screen and just seeing what things happen. Okay. I'm 50-50 on leaving Claydol out because I don't think I'm going to get Claydol's constant respawning working. I mean, I can do, but I think every time it dies, it'll drop loot, which is not what I want. And a drink. Uh, this is still hilarious. Either way, let's get Claydol, NASCAR, Simmeridorn. That's weather, we've done weather, and we've done Commander. Is Commander the only one that's got its name working right? Okay. Let's drop in a few Claydols, a few NASCARs, and a few Simmeridorns. Well, Claydol works. There go some of the NASCARs. Oh, and there's a Simmeridorn. Claydol, Simmeridorn. NASCAR didn't drop any. That's got me worried. Okay, let's spawn in some NASCARs. It's perfect weather for a barbecue, so yeah. Because I think I've tested with these guys, and there is a chance they can drop their sword. You enjoying the show, mate? I don't think they're dropping anything. NASCAR's not working. That's spelt correctly, isn't it? This is where I find out I've got different spellings on a few different places. Let's just go in here. And if I copy it from in here, I can make sure I've got the right spelling. Or at least the item. There are all the T2s. Spelling it with yeah, I'm spelling it with a Z here, but an S here. Fun. That should now work. Oh. Okay. He's gonna just start dropping the correct things, or have I got to spawn in a? Nope. There we go. It works. Which that might also be why this is playing up. So let's just check the JSON, which would be assets, model, item. Don't know if the one is actually an accurate spelling and the other one isn't, or if they're just both used at different things, but hey, doesn't need to be accurate. As long as it's the spelling is correct in the lang. I have considered adding mob spawners that you can actually kind of create. I've been looking at kind of a lot of things in this update, and like it's like, how can I refine this? How can I make this faster? How can I make this more consistent? How can I make it so you can get a lot of this resource if you've already kind of done stuff? So it's not a early game thing; it's a late game thing. But I don't know. There's a lot I need to work on. But either way, the egg now works. So that's a good start. More to the point. What is currently missing a texture that I could fix? All good, all good, all good, all good, all good. Yeah, you added the empty file. I know you said we were gonna. Okay, I can fix you. Different mod. Okay, the only thing missing is Cyclone Hopper. Which, to be honest, I'm kind of tempted just to comment out so it doesn't exist. Just because everything to do with it doesn't exist yet, so I don't know. Either way, it's in modded right items. That, save. Let's see if the texture's already in the folder. It's probably not. Yes, yummies are definitely one of the ones I want to work on. Especially in the show, because in the show you can actually, not in the show, but in the show they make their own greed and that, and it's like, I've got to somehow work. The thing is, I don't want the player to be a villain, if that makes any sense. If it's something a villain does, I kind of don't want to add it. But at the same time, if it's something a villain does that's going to be extremely useful, tempting. I don't know. I have added the texture. Okay. Next, I've got to sort out the spawns. Thing I've got to decide is whether or not I want the weather to spawn on the normal one or the Foundation X one. I think I'm going to go normal. It used to be normal, but I think I'm going to have normal. Part of me does want to move it into the Nether, but then again, the O's one's going to be in here. The poison insect greed. So, that's the thing. Growing your own Jamatos makes so much sense. It's one of the kind of massive predicaments. I'm like, I don't want to force players into doing things that make them a villain, just in case somebody wants to roleplay as a hero. But at the same time, growing a Jamato farm just makes so much sense. I mean, I really just want to add the Jammer Garden as another dimension that you could just go to and grind Jamato. I don't know. More to the point, I've just remembered is the no, not everything's in for Black Sun yet. The human flesh food thing isn't in yet. Interesting. Interesting. Bear in mind, I'm kind of passing over a lot of the shower stuff and reboot rider stuff to somebody else, so I can concentrate on getting the more complex riders in, but it's still interesting. Yeah, pretty much exactly like Helheim, which I'm dreading adding in this version. I am really dreading adding Helheim. Just saying, I am dreading it. Okay, let's load up Foundation X1 because I can pinch this code from there. Let's load up the Masquerade or bog standard Masquerade or now let's just copy this. No, I can just copy it over. Like I could just do that. Okay, the first boss. Let's add Nazca. Let's have the text be blue. And then we'll change this to actually it's really bugging me that now. I'm gonna have to go and check if it is. Which one? I really don't know. The whole the whole Helheim appearing in the overworld was a bug, but people really liked it. So it changed from being a bug to a feature. And I don't know. Part of me is like it was never meant to be that way, so it shouldn't be that way, but it was that way and people like it that way. So I don't know. It's got Nazca spelt with a S on the wiki, so I'm gonna hope it's that one. What's it say on the? Yeah, it's an S on the actual memory. I've got one here. I don't know if RTX voice is going to remove this sound, but there we go. I love having like double memories, just easy access. I've never actually activated a raid. I have no idea how raids work. So I'm going to have to look into the way raids work. Raids have been added since last time I was properly playing. So I don't really know. Don't know if you'd ever actually spotted it in the 112 version, but there is actually a Helheim structure that spawns in the overworld that has a bit of grass, a couple of plants, and just a portal. That was meant to be the way you get to Helheim. Um, okay. Well, maybe I need to mess around with Bad Omen. Either way, the next one, let's go. No, no, no. Claydol. Is that spelt on there as well? Heda, taboo. It's not spelt with a capital D, so okay. I I have thought about doing things like that, but I don't know how it's coded, so I kind of don't know what I can do and can't do. So it should work. 8. I might have to come in and increase these numbers after. What's next? Dawn. That correct? I have no idea, and I'm going to keep it gold as well. And finally, with R. And this one, should I go silver? White. I think, is there a light grey? There's a light purple. There isn't really, so I'm just going to go grey. Let's see if the mobs now boot. Window, is it? Window, is it? That's the tutorial I booted up earlier. Here we go. Yes and no. They, I fully understand where the guns in the mod are both underpowered and overpowered at the same time. So I kind of don't want to. I don't know what to do because you can just fly above and go bang, 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 bang. Nothing can hit me. Nothing can do anything. But again, then again, if you want to play like that, that's up to you. And in real life, it would very much be the same if you just fly out of somebody's range and then just snipe them. So it's realistic. It's boring, but it's realistic. And yeah, um, The whole Gatchard thing. I don't know. I still don't know how it's meant to be pronounced. I'm like, I'm excited, and at the same time, I'm like, no, no. Legend Rider gimmicks are fun. They work. If they're overdone, they rob the series of all of its originality. I mean, can you think of anything that feels original and kind of strong with Decade, which isn't the fact that it has the Legend Rider stuff? ZO, if you robbed it of its Legend Rider stuff, what's left? Revoice has a lot of stuff of its own, but I think it's when it was allowed to have the stuff of its own that it started being itself and not, ooh, this is totally Double's form. Let me butcher Double's saying. Haha. And that was it. That was like the first part of Revise, and I was like, no, no. What's the point? Because I'm pretty sure if the Iron Golems can trigger these guys, this should be able to trigger them. I think I see one of them in there. I think I see a Nazca and a Weather and a Claydol. So I think they're working. Yeah, Revice did it a lot better, but with Revice it kind of felt really half-hearted. With Zio, it felt this is what we're doing. Now we're doing it. With Revice, it felt like let's start this and then just give up halfway. It's like you've got to completely invest into it or invest very little so it doesn't take away from the show's charm. And I'm worried they're not going to get that balance correctly. Either way, I think this works now, which is a great start. So if we say tab, if we say Taboo and Terror and Red Nazca are not being added, or they are going to be added, but they're not going to be added in its complete form. I think now everything else is done, except from clean up missing recipes and so on and so forth. So I think Double's done. I might be wrong. I think Double is done for now. Um, It honestly felt like Revice did a 180 as soon as is it Vanity Rex or whatever appeared. Yeah. This stream went from absolute failure for the first hour and a half to I actually got stuff done for the second. So, seeing as I got a bit more done than I was expecting, let's try and get one of the missing forms done. I've just thought about that. No, because I tried to do a texture earlier and it messed up. Can I do? What can I do? I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to just go through and check everything that's working. Or there is another option. Check what my errors are. Okay, that's fine. RX torso. Error loading the recipe for RX torso. Okay. That seems like a pretty decent thing to start with. So I had recipes up earlier, didn't I? Recipes. Black RX. Is it RX? Can't see an RX. There's RX. So it says RX torso is the problem. Well, what is the problem in here? Black torso with Meg's RX torso. Okay. Let's just boot and see. Just double check that is not working. Because there's no point fixing something if it's not actually broken. And there's no point fixing it and comparing it to something else that's broken. Let's just check that the crafting recipe for RX is torso is broke. And whilst we're at it, check if the thingy, what's it called? Helmet and that works as well. So we need some split king stones. And the recipe said it used black. Normally I'd use Ichigo, but it's set up for black, so let's just check black. Okay. Helmet works. Torso does not work. Legs work. So that means the problem is the torso. Okay. I've not seen much of a difference. Let's close some of these. Don't need that either. Let's load up Ichigo Rider items. Is there a capital? Oh! Is that right? No. Yes, that's right, isn't it? I'm having a brain fart here. No, I've got it. Is it spelt wrong on Ichigo and that's what's kicked it out? Because he's just copied the code from Ichigo? Nope. I'm being an idiot here, aren't I? Everything is spelt wrong. Let's just hope that I'm not too much of an idiot. Look, it's spelt like that there. If it's spelt wrong everywhere, it still works. Nope. Either way. The Oryx torso is meant to be spelt like that. And the black torso is spelt like that. Okay. I'm just not going to ask questions. Because it was probably my mistake. I didn't realise we're up to 16 likes. That's amazing. Hello. It's spelt wrong, but it works. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the next one. Because there's bound to be another one. Throw. Engine blade. And I can already tell you I know this one. Putting money on it being that. Let's just go up and check. Engine blade, yep, that's with that. Is there another one? Base bike. Okay. Gull Magnum is another one that's kicking out, which is also got a space. So, need to add that space. Get some sleep. Either way, it's nice to have you here. You joined at the best moment because things are actually working. If you had joined earlier, you would have been bored out your mind watching me tear out my own hair. I say the second half of this stream's been a lot more successful than the first one. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to boot this up. Um, just going to recalibrate that. Uh, I admit I'm normally still up at like 4 in the morning watching stuff, so I can't say anything. What do we need? What do we need? We're checking. No, I don't want the T2 version. Yeah. Let's just grab all of the stuff to craft doubles weapons, just to see what works, what doesn't work. Prism. I think that's everything I need. A whole bunch of that. Grab you. Grab you. Metal works. Trigger Magnum doesn't. Bomb Magnum doesn't. Engine memory doesn't. Is that set up as Axle? Skull does. Prism doesn't. And Prism Shield doesn't. Okay. We've got some things to find out here. More to the point, Engine Blade. What are you set up as? You are set up to need the engine memory. Okay, that means something else is the issue here. Oh, I forgot the Eternal Edge as well. Um, is there? There's not even one for the Prism Bicker yet, is there? Fun. Everything for double should be obtainable once the crafting recipes are fixed. Which is the best bit. By the way, please, I can almost guarantee most of you here have hit like, or if you're here and you haven't hit like, please consider it. You will make my day. Honestly, if we can hit 20 likes, I'd be like, yes. This wasn't a complete failure. Okay, put you there. Friggin' Magnum now works. Bomb Magnum doesn't. Engine Blade still doesn't. Okay, something else is going on there, and that doesn't have a crafting recipe yet. Just copying the names, just in case there's misspelling, or it doesn't have to be a misspelling, just an inconsistent spelling. Engine Blade. That looks the exact same. Cool. Let's just get a engine memory. My model is really not happy at the moment. Like, might actually be a bit better at capturing now. I have no idea. I have no idea. Yo, train! Train, train. Can I convince you to help on the mod again? Can I? Why am I checking that? Engine Blade now works again. Wait, train. Did you hear that the next Kamen Rider is going to be train based? That's got your attention, right? Right? Honestly? think I need to recalibrate this since I moved my webcam. Hopefully that's better. Yes. So, of course, you want to come back to work on the train rider, right? Right? It's that loot table for now. There is no crafting for the bomb magnum. Okay, if you say so. Uh, uh, you in double rider items. Yes, yes. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. I'm getting asked for the prime. To be honest, I haven't been asked for prime for a while. We got a decent stock in, and now everybody's like, it tastes like crap. We don't want to try it. It's horrible. I mean, the only reason I tried it is because I get staff discount, and even then I feel robbed up. Uh, Gonna look like an idiot and spell this incorrectly. I think I got it right. Yeah. The thing is, we got two of the same flavour. The one bottle was like, okay, okay, okay. The other one was, oh, this is disgusting. Yet it was the same one. It's like, oh, what? Nice. Did you ever get your Katsudoki sorted out? And I just say, with them being so anti-gun in Minecraft at the moment, this one item is going to really irritate the hell out of them. I'm not. I, I don't want to get any CMS stuff for the pure reason that I know once I start, I'm just never going to have money. Oh, okay. Now, hopefully. Yay! That's one more done. Didn't, though. This. That does not work. Is it set to use Eternal, not the T2 Eternal? Yeah, it's set to the normal eternal, that's why. uh, I I did make a screenshot. I posted it somewhere where it was like, actually, let me see if I can find that screenshot. Uh, I posted it up on Twitter, and I did it as a joke, but I ended up kind of liking it. Ba-da-ba-ba. I hate the fact I close my eyes every time I look at the other screen. Nope, that's too far. Eh. Eyes open, stay eyes open. No, it's not on there. Must have posted it in a different channel. It's like I added a whole bunch of those the orange tips to some of the double weapons to be like, no, it's safe now. Uh, but it the thing is, they say fantasy blasters are fine, so I think this mod's safe. I look at G3's weapon arsenal and I'm like, I don't think that classes as fantasy. Oh, more to the point, train. Have you hit like? Peer pressure, hit like. Uh, okay. Do we want to set this up so the Eternal Edge uses the T2 version of the memory or the normal version of the memory? I think the normal version of the memory is going to be easier to get, so. Meh. It is a Nerf gun. Yay! 19 likes. Oh, fun. Oh, fun. What are you doing? Oh, there we go. Demented slime. If I pop my head around like this, does it look right? Okay, not Eternal Edge, Prism Bicker next. Just, yep. Double rider items. Prism Bicker. Fresh. Name. Prism Bicker. Fresh. Build this up like this. This here, now prism. Yay! Yay! Okay. I'll do the shield later, I think. So I kind of need to decide what's next then. I guess what's next is going to be see what's the next one with messed up crafting. Going through here. Base bike. We even need the base bike. Because the bikes aren't even in yet. I think I'm just going to delete that one. Then we're into stuff that's nothing to do with this. I think that's the last one. I think all the crafting recipes are now working. There might be some missing, but they're working. That's a good start. Yeah. I never liked the way the bugs were set up before, so I'm going to have to redo them as it is. So why not? Booted. Let's double check. Something about JSON being an issue here. Because it's not having the correct stuff. Recipes. Black Sun. Saturn Saber. Okay. That did not have crafting before. So what's he done here? X is Kaijing Stones. Im is the base sword. Or yes. Okay. Says it's a key issue. That means it's an issue with one of these. Fun. I think actually might be just that. Everybody should have Minecraft now. When you're born, it should be your Minecraft username should be written on your birth certificate. Okay. Caging stones. Normal one, normal one. Did I just get rid of? Yes, I just got rid of fun. Don't know which way this was. Was it that way? Saturn Saber! That wasn't craftable before, but it is now. Yay! Who wants to go around and fix everything with a broken name? Next. Um. This. If anyone's wondering, I always have this set up. Any time that I'm doing names, just so I can chuck things out easier. For putting a dot, hopefully I should see them. J, Shin, on Saber. Oh no, wait, that's not. That is though. That is though. I can already see why some of these might be playing up. That was not one. It's not one. Few of these were just thrown in because they're weapons. I almost want to guarantee they're only not working because of the whole misspelling of torso. Yeah. Okay. Just put this on my other screen. Chat over so I can actually see chat. What's the point? I did delete the village code. You know, the code that caused all the issues earlier. Kind of want to add that back. See if I can get that working now. Either way. No. Assets, lang. Here we go. Them. I'll sort out the mobs after. Go Black Sun first. Yep. The whole misspelling of torso is why that one doesn't work. I am a slime. But when I do it, I move my face down like this. I can understand why you think I'm a virus sub. Hmm. Like, I know what this is. RX, yeah, RX is also messed up because of my stupid misspelling. Do you think people are good people? I think that's the best way to describe it. VTubers are just people. There's both good, there's both bad. They are just people. Yes, and people are people. And people do that stuff. And some people don't do that stuff. I know it sounds kind of like a generic answer, but yeah, all sorts of people are kind of drawn to it. Yeah. Oh, stretch. Next one is the Shadow Saber, which is a Black RX item, and it's not in here, so that's why this one's not working. Yeah, but yeah. But what do you think I'm a slime? I want it to be different, okay? Uh, there are wholesome ones. They do exist. Uh, go in. Here we go. Saturn Saber. Not the Saturn Saber, it's the Shadow Saber. I do cut then. Here we go. Yeah, that's another one done. Do I want these organised? I don't actually know where I want these. Audio items. Cyclone Hopper. I can't remember if Cyclone Hopper's spelled as one or if it's meant to be two. What did I remember? I put it as one. Also check the old lang. There. Sources, assets. In here, lang. English. All this stuff at the very bottom. Yes, it is. And I forgot to add the whole name. Fun. just going to straight up close that. Not even going to check if it's working. Because that's what it should be called. Yay! Okay, the only thing's not named now. Oh. Are the dopants. But I can do that later. Okay, what should I check? What's still left to be done? Uh, I know, what was it? Is it Heaven Heat? Heat Heaven? Whatever it is. I know that's still going to be added. From Black Sun. That's the only one I can think of that's not been added into Black Sun. Either way, I think I need to call it a day now-ish. Because I've actually managed to get a good chunk of work done. So I think I'm gonna start calling it a day here. The first half of this live stream was an absolute disaster, but I got it working, and now I think I've got double finished now. Other than possibly the crafting for the Prison Bicker shield, so I think I'm done there. So yeah, thank you everyone who turned up. If you're watching this after, I apologise for the first half of the stream. Yeah, thank you. And if you've not already hit like, please hit like. I'm looking at this and it's saying 19. That would be amazing if that just hit 20. But either way, thank you for turning up. Till next time, goodbye.